Hello, this is Rick, and thanks for joining. This is the ninth PowerPoint 2007 tutorial, and today I'm just going to actually to be pretty brief. I want to show you how to do slideshow rehearse timings, and I'll show you how to do a narration also. So if you're sitting on the home screen here and you're at your title slide and you want to rehearse and time your presentation, what you can do is go to the slideshow menu and then go under rehearse timings, and then when you go under rehearse timings, what will happen is and sorry, this went off the screen a little bit here, but you'll notice up here in the top left, this is the time on the slide and this is the total elapsed time. So as I hit the space bar and I go to the next slide, you'll notice my total elapsed time continues to tick, and my slide is now going on about 10 seconds. So I'm going to go to the third one, and then I'm going to go to the last one here, and then what I say is if I want to save it, I say yes. Now what I can do there is when I go into slideshow, I can check this box here, use rehearse timings, and then I can go into slideshow. Whoop, let me make it so it's not going off the screen here. So I've changed my show type to browse by an individual, and then if I go here to slideshow and now run the slideshow, you'll see what will happen. It will move through those slides automatically for you. So we'll let that happen here in a second. And now you can see it'll go through. I think this one we ran for about 10 seconds. So typically, if you're talking to an audience, you're not going to want to rehearse. You're not going to want to have the slides forward automatically, because you'll have questions and answers from the audience and so forth. So what's nice about this though is you can use it in a couple different scenarios. You can use it if you're running a continual loop at a trade show where you have a narrated recording of it and it's just there for information. You could use it for that. But what's probably a little bit more helpful is you've created a PowerPoint and now you want to present it, but you don't really have a good grasp of how long it's going to take to get through the material. That rehearse timings will be able to tell you how much time roughly you think you need to spend on each slide and how long the total elapsed time will be, and then of course you'll have to adjust that for participation from your audience. So the last thing that I wanted to share with you is there's an option here for record of narration. So you could do this on one slide, for example. You could highlight the slide here, you could click record narration. You have to have a a microphone and audio and so forth, and click OK, and then it will record for you. When you're done, you click escape, and then if you want to, you can say the narrations have been saved with each slide, and then you can say save, and then that narration is associated with the first slide here. So if you had someone, maybe the CEO of the company or something, wanted to say something about one of the topics, you could insert a narration into one of your slides. Or again, if you're doing a trade show, you could narrate the whole thing and have it run as a continuous loop. You can save these narrations separately from the PowerPoint, but the way we just did it, it just saved it internally. The other thing that you can do is record the whole thing, and instead of hitting escape, just go through the whole presentation, narrate it, and then save it, and it can run automatically with your with your narration. So, and then you'll notice the last thing is this little star here. This is the one with the narration. This one's on for 5 seconds, this one for 11 seconds, and this one for 5 seconds. So if you can edit those. You can edit those times also. But anyways, and that's under animations. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later when we talk about animations and how to edit different things. So that's all I wanted to share with you for today. Thanks for joining, and please subscribe, and certainly if you have a topic you'd like to see covered, drop me a comment or send me an email. Thanks.